Hello, hello. All right, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, all right. Welcome to beautiful downtown Rankin, where tonight the number 3 Rankin Red Devils will challenge the number 10 Van Horn Eagles right here in beautiful Rankin. And I'm Pete Jackson. With me is Mr. Chad Fouts. And we have Paige MacGyver Lopez. And kind of running on a skeleton crew. Sammy and Miss Concho Valley are gone. So we're going to try to get through it. We got lots of prizes. We got lots of people in the stands. We got lots of good football coming up tonight. Now, Chad, you want to do the Van Horn roster, and I'll do us?
Yeah, number 1 is Elijah Gaines. He's a senior. Number 2, Joey Anchando, sophomore. Number 3, Jesus Cinceneros, senior. Number 5, Bryce Verdell, senior. Number 7, Aaron Sparks, he's a freshman. Number 10, Gabriel Gonzalez, sophomore. Number 15, Leland Perry, a freshman. Number 21, Matthias Alvarado, freshman. Number 22, Azael Flores, junior. Number 24, Caleb Hinojos, senior. Number 25, Ethan Hinojos, senior. Number 28, Cy Garcia, junior. Number 45, Caden Dalton, junior. Number 50, Ismar Flores, senior. Number 65, Evan Castillo, freshman. Number 68, Pablo Mendez, junior. Number 72, Carlos Hernandez, senior. Number 75, Roberto Estrada, sophomore. And number 81, Ernie Gonzalez, a junior.
All right, and in my hand, I have the Rankin Red Devil roster. Number 1, Deacon Armendariz. Number 2, Toby Jackson. Number 3, Elamis Gonzalez. Number 5, Richie Escajeda. Number 7, Isaac Martinez. Number 8, Blake Wise. Number 9, Dash Davis. Number 10, Aiden Armendariz. Number 11, Blake Bunger. Number 12, Jackson Wyatt. Number 14, Andres Reyes. Number 15, Barrett Jackson. Number 20, Roman Joyce. Number 21, David Bunger. Number 22, Rudy Escajeda. Number 23, J.J. Cottle. Number 25, Case Custer. Number 32, Cole Cura. Number 40, Zachary Vogel. Number 44, Brody Jackson. Number 88, Moses Almagar. Number 99, Fernando Arizola. Head coach, Mr. Garrett Avalos. Assistant coaches are James Martin, James Wyatt, James Garrett, Colton Martin, James White, James Garrett, Chase Riker. Managers are Nathan Gaddis, Chase Garrett, and Cash Quillar. Student trainers, Coda Quillar, and our athletic trainers, Jim Sears. The filmer is Jaden Hillock, and cheerleaders are Katrina Priwozniak, Chloe Aguilar, Taylor Ramos, Kaylee Acosta, Alexis Aguero, and Arlie Selman. Cheer sponsors, Tawny Jennings and Emily Hardaway. Band director, Bobby Templeton. Principals, Adrian Gallardo, and superintendent is Super Sammy Wyatt. That was a mouthful.
Yes, sir.
All right, we're looking right at 13 minutes before kickoff. Looks like boys are still on the field, kind of getting some warm-ups, but cheerleaders are in the the school song stance. So let me, we'll pause a minute and let y'all listen to the Rankin School, the Pledge of Allegiance, National Anthem, then the school song.
Take that in there.
gentlemen, at this time, would you please bow your head for a moment of silence? Thank you. And now, to honor America, the pride of Rankin, the mighty Red Devil Band.
Man, how about that Red Devil Band?
Got a good crowd showing up tonight, Pete.
Yes, sir. Yeah, you know, this is our first home game in a couple weeks. You know, we are on the road to Westbrook while we fell by 1 point to the number one ranked Westbrook Wildcats, and then we were on the road last week to the Knox City Greyhounds, and that was a dog fight to the very end, but the Red Devils pulled through at the end, and you know, this is our third top 10 team in a row.
You know, those games make you a lot better football team later on down the road when you've kind of had to battle it out and don't have a lot of them games where you finish at halftime and that kind of stuff.
Yes, sir. You know, and last week Knox City ran that spread offense, and you know, we don't see that a whole lot, you know, just locally around here. So it's kind of neat to branch out and see other offenses, other defenses, you know, other coaching styles, other teams.
Yeah, I watched that game on the network, and they had that number 11 was pretty hard to bring down, boy.
Man, that number 11, you know, you can go back and look, and whenever he came on the field, I was thinking more center guard.
Yeah, he was solid.
Yeah, and he was fast, and he was just hard to get down. All right, the team captains for the Red Devils tonight are going to be number 1, Deacon Armendariz, number 5, Richie Escajeda, number 21, David Bunger, and number 8, Blake Wise.
And for the Van Horn Eagles, looks like number 7, Aaron Sparks, number 25, Ethan Hinojos. Well, my eyesight,
yeah,
I'm not seeing them numbers very good on those jerseys.
Yeah, number 5, it's Verdell.
Number 5.
And I can't tell what that other one is.
24 looks like maybe Caleb Hinojos.
Yes, sir. You know, it's not that I'm getting older or anything like that, but, you know, the jerseys are real tight and they roll right underneath the shoulder pads.
Yeah, and they're going to those fancy numbers that don't look as solid as the ones that Rankin's got on their jersey.
Right. And, you know, I'm not there going to admit that I'm getting old and can't see, but as they get closer, it looks like there's number 1, Elijah Gaines, also with them.
I'll go ahead and admit I'm getting old and just can't see as good.
All right, right at 7 minutes, and we're going to have several contests tonight. We've got cheeseburger meal deals brought to you by Devil's Delight. We got brisket nachos by Tater's Drive-In. We got a hamburger meal by Senor Jalapeno. We got 2 pounds of ground fresh hamburger meat from Everidge Farms. We have T-shirts from Rankin Drive-In, and if we score over 50 points, we'll have a $50 gift certificate to the Ivy Cottage and Circle Y Custom Amish Furnishings there in Midland. And then, of course, if the field goal is good and you text into 432-693-6000, you'll get a cash money super prize pack from the First State Bank of Rankin. but the field goal has to be good. You know, there's a lot of people they start texting in before the kick's even kicked.
Yeah,
But,
I hear it every week. I never tried to win a prize.
well, you know, I was telling Sammy that you know this system that we have now is a lot different. Okay, looks like Rankin's going to receive, and we'll be headed toward McCamey, headed toward the west. But our last system, we could look and see how many people are listening and stuff like that. But with this one, we can't. But I can tell from the text that, you know, we have our core, our same group of that always text in, that always cheer on the Red Devils. But this year, I'm getting numbers I've never heard of. I'm getting names I've never heard of. And there's times at Westbrook, I had 74 unopened texts at one time.
Well, I tell you, with Sammy sharing that Red Devil Network link out all over sixmanfootball.com and different places, I guarantee you're getting a crowd watching every Friday night. And tonight being a Thursday night, it's always good to have one of these games where you can kind of have a little extra long weekend.
Yeah, you know, speaking of that, I just recently got in contact with Tony Rocha up there in Groom, Texas. And they have a network, and he's also part of that what is it, Six Man Nation, or one of the 6-man sites. I can't think of it right off the top of my head, but he's sharing our links to all the games, and so that's kind of getting it out there because, man, I got a lot of people that like to watch 6-man, and some of them that don't have a dog in the fight, that they just enjoy watching a good game.
Well, I'm sure some of them future opponents coming down the line are probably watching every week, and you know, it's kind of a treat for them to get to watch the Red Devils every week. Don't even have to leave their house. Used to, you had to try to steal, cheat, and everything, get somebody else's film.
Yes, sir. And you know, like really, like on this game, both sides of the coin, you know, Van Horn's looking really stout out there in their district, so I know that their opponents are watching them, and you know, I know that, you know, our guys over here on this side are watching us.
I guarantee you Trey Ritchie at Borden County's watching this game.
You know, it's Thursday. I bet he is. All right, team at the ball for Van Horn is going to be number 72, Roberto Estrada, and back deep to receive for the Red Devils is going to be number 9, I think. Or 5.
Boy, Pete, I can't tell you, he's been over.
All right, and now we're starting the game. It's going to be a good kick back to the second line.
That looks like number 9.
Oh, and he bobbled the ball, but anyway, he got on it, so we'll take over about the 25-yard line. Yeah, that was number 9. Receiving the ball was number 9, Dash Davis.
Dash Davis, yeah.
Well, you want to call the offense here a little better?
Yeah, I guess so. Red Devils come out in a tight right formation. Play action fake, pass over to David Bunger in the right flat, and he's going to pick up about 12, 13 yards.
All right, and he's pushed out of bounds or kind of brought down by Cy Garcia, number 28.
Second down and about 3. Red Devils in that right formation, Jaybird. Blake under center, pitch back to Barrett Jackson. Barrett breaks a tackle, and
he tight walked it
down the sideline. Going to have a first down.
All right, he is pushed out of bounds by, I guess, that
looks like they're calling it at about the 34-yard line. So,
yeah, that was going to be number 25, Ethan Hinosa, pushed him out of bounds.
So 1st and 15 at the 34-yard line. Red Devils in the Jaybird right formation. Handoff up the middle to Barrett Jackson. He's going to be stopped, about 2-yard gain.
All right, he's going to be wrapped up by number 81, Ernie Gonzalez. You know, if you
pretty quick back to the line of scrimmage. Jaybird right formation for the Devils. Blake takes a snap, pitches to Barrett on a sweep right. Barrett's kind of using his blocking. Pretty good little gain right there. Looks like it's going to be, that should be a first down. Yeah, they're going to give him a first, well.
Yep.
They gave him a first down, but they spotted him a yard back. They need to fix the spot.
All right, he's brought down by number 28, Cy Garcia. Number 1,
I guess they're going to roll with it. Jaybird right, hand off to number 1, Deacon Armendariz.
All right, and Deacon's brought down by number 1, Elijah Gaines.
That's going to be about an 8-9 yard gain. Looks like 8 yards, so 2nd and 7. Jaybird right formation.
I'm kind of liking this no huddle.
Yeah, it's going pretty quick. Drop back pass to the other Bunger.
Oh, man, he's
Blake.
stretching for it.
Yeah, he's fighting hard, gets down to about the 2-yard line. That's Blake Bunger. I'm not around them boys very much, so I have a hard time knowing which one's which.
Well, a lot of times I'll just say Bunger or Escajeda.
Yeah. Jaybird right formation from the 2-yard line, 1st and goal. Pitch back to Barrett Jackson up the middle, and he's fighting.
Yeah. That's a Red Devil
touchdown. Pretty good little first drive right there, mixing it up a little bit, breaking some tackles and just driving it down the field.
All right, teeing with the ball for the Red Devils is going to be number 12, Jackson White. Attempting the extra points is going to be number 9, Dash Davis. Waiting on the snap. Kick is up. And that one is no good, just a little bit low.
Yeah, they got in there pretty quick.
Yeah, last year if you watched this game or if Van Horn played here a couple times, kind of a neutral site.
Well, they were pretty talented last year too.
Yeah, and I was going to bring up, there's a few familiar names that you're going to hear that you heard last year and you'll hear again tonight. Number 1, Elijah Gaines. Number 3, Jesus Contreras. And number 5, Bryce Burdell. Those were some of the ones last year that were, they were good to the very end.
Yeah, I recognize those names, and, man, they were, I guarantee you, I watched them a couple of times last year, and they're slippery.
Yes, sir. And, I don't know how many other went, so I'm probably giving some kids credit. Not giving kids credit that need it, but I do know down at the state track meet that Bryce Verdell was down there, and he's plenty quick.
For sure.
All right, teeing up the ball for the Red Devils is going to be number 9, Dash Davis, back deep to receive for the Eagles.
I should have brought me some binoculars tonight.
I can't tell you.
Yeah, those numbers are a little bit difficult to read.
All right, Dash is getting everybody lined up. And it's going to be a little onside kick. All right.
Down it at about the 33-yard line.
All right, is received by number 2, Joey Enchando. I was trying to make that harder than it was.
All right, Van Horn's going to come out in a tight left formation. Jaybird left. Going to kind of motion the fullback over. Give up the middle. Pretty good defensive play right there by Blake Bunger. It's going to be a gain of 0.
All right, a couple shout-outs real quick coming in. We got Bill Bowen at the Bisco Pizzeria Karaoke Lounge, watching from Conroe, Texas. So thanks for listening, Bill.
Jaybird right formation, motion right. They'll give up the dive play, and, man, what a good tackle by Barrett Jackson, number 15 off the weekend. Gain of 1.
I kind of like how we've kind of moved some people around in different positions from the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Just kind of seeing what everybody's got.
Jaybird right, motion right. Play action pass, drop back.
Ooh.
Oh, pass up the middle, but it's way too high.
Yeah, pass was intended for number 81, Ernie Gonzalez.
That's a big old kid, too. I don't know how you overthrow him.
So that's going to bring up a big 4th down.
Yeah, 4th down and 14 yards to go.
So let's see if the Red Devils can hold them here. And if they can, that could change the tempo and everything of the whole game. The Devils could run back and score again in the first 3 minutes of the game.
Jaybird right. Straight drop back. Number 2 releasing out. Overthrows him, and that's incomplete. That's going to be a Red Devil first down.
And, Please, everybody, hang on till halftime because we are going to have a chimichanga eating contest sponsored by Allsup's Convenience Stores.
I saw that. I sure am glad I don't have to partake in that.
Man, I love a good chimichanga, but about two's all I can have.
Yeah. All right, the Red Devils will start on the 34-yard line going in. Going to be Jaybird right formation. Blake straight drop back. Pass out to Escajeda, 22, the center, out in the right flat, and he's got a gain of about 5 yards.
And he was brought down by number 28, Cy Garcia.
When the ball's going your way like it is right now, in between plays.
Second down and 10. We'll be on the 29-yard line right hash. We're going to be Jaybird left. Everybody's kind of talking, getting the play. Pitch back to Barrett Jackson up the middle. He's fighting hard for yards. Gets down to about the 18-yard line. That'll be a first down if there's a flag on the play, so we'll see what this is. Offsides on the defense. That'll be declined, so it'll be the Red Devil first down.
First down. All right, another shout out to the Hutchins clan. They're rooting on the Red Devils. All right, and Super Sammy White, he's checking in with a shout out.
Barrett Jackson gets a pitch, and he's going to get about 8 yards on that play.
All right, Super Sammy White is checking in from San Antonio, and he said, Pete, you sound fantastic. No, I've just made that part up.
Well, you do.
No.
Jaybird right formation. Pitch back to Jackson. He's going to go around the left end, and he's going to go in for a touchdown.
All right, man, that is touchdowns.
That's a Red Devil touchdown.
And, man, that is 2 touchdowns in about first 4 minutes of play. So
we're just taking it right at them.
Yes, sir. All right, another shout-out. The Adrian and Lydia Gallardo are watching from Galveston, Texas. So Conroe, Galveston, San Antonio, we're getting them covered.
Got it covered, don't we?
All right, team at the ball for the Red Devils. Number 12, Jackson White, attempting the extra points, is going to be number 5, Escajeda. Oh, no, that's going to be number 9, Davis.
Yeah.
And that one is good.
That's good.
That's a cash money field goal right there. So if you text to 432-693-6000, get a prize pack brought to you by the First State Bank of Rankin, Division of Texas Financial. You go down there and you tell Brian that you want a prize and you want to deposit some money, that'll make them happy. Or tell them you want to withdraw some money. That'll probably make them happy too. Yeah, last week Paige won a prize pack at the bank. So she probably had to go down and ask Brian for a prize pack. All right, so 5 minutes, 29 seconds left in the first quarter, 14-0, your Red Devils.
Looking good so far, Pete. We're just kind of driving it down the field, mixing it up a little bit.
Yes, sir. You know, and it looks like, you know, Barrett Jackson really running hard whenever he's hitting, you know, going right through the middle. He's keeping his feet pumping.
He's not dancing much. He's just getting downfield.
Yes,
That's
sir.
Good.
All right, team at the ball for the Red Devils is number 9, Dash Davis, back deep to receive. I'm going to say 25.
It's kind of what it looks like, Ethan Hinojos.
And it's going to be a little short onside kick to number 2, and he's going to just come right back down on it, about the 33-yard line.
Pretty much identical kick to the last one.
You know, number 32, Cole Cure, is usually our onside kicker, but you know he's a senior, and I'm really glad we're watching this young Dash Davis kicking, because he's just I think he's just a sophomore.
Yeah.
So the future of Red Devil football is looking good.
Jaybird left formation, motion left, going to sweep left, and pretty good play by Bunger. He missed a tackle, and we got Escajeda on the tackle.
Yeah, that was number 5, Bryce Verdell, on that about a 6-yard run.
Second down and 8. Jaybird right, motion right, sweep right. We're doing a good job getting off blocks, and that's going to be about a 2-yard gain. Tackled by David Bunger.
Yeah, I was going to say, in the words of Tim Ward, that would be a decleating.
Yeah, that was a pretty good hit.
That's
right
pretty
there.
violent impact. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. The winner of the first state ranked prize pack is going to be Rachel Hutchins. Rachel Hutchins, you've got a prize pack from the First State Bank of Rankin.
3rd down and about 6. Jaybird right, motion right. Oh, a little inside reverse with that motion back.
And that would have me fooled.
Yeah, he's going to get about 3 or 4 yards. Fourth down and 2. 35-yard line, 34-yard line. Jaybird right. Dive up the middle. He's hitting the backfield, but then he breaks loose and gets the 3 yards that he needed, so that's going to be a Eagle first down.
All right, we got a big group in Fort Stockton. Ashley, Emilio, Alexa, Lupe, Josie, Fred are all watching from Fort Stockton. Thank you a lot. And then we got the Ratliffs watching, rooting on the Red Devils week after week.
Jaybird right, pitch sweep left. Good job there of Barrett fighting off the block, and they're going to gain about 2 yards on the play.
Yeah, it's 15. Barrett Jackson pushing number 5, Bryce Verdell out.
2nd down and about 13 yards to go. Ball's on the 29-yard line. Jaybird right.
Fumble on the play.
Fumble on the play given to the fullback. He's going to lose about 5 yards there.
All right, we're going to send out lots of love to Fred Watson. You know, he's listening in. He said he wasn't feeling any love, so now he's got it.
3rd and about 18, Pete. Got him in a long 3rd and long again. Jaybird right. Same play give to the fullback, and he's going to throw back across his body to the quarterback, and it is going to be complete for a gain of about 8 yards.
You know, that only in 6-man whenever you can have about a 20-yard pass and it's only about an 8-yard gain.
And throwing it to the quarterback.
Yeah, man, that one was almost picked off by Martinez, number 7.
Yeah, we had 2 guys in position. It just kind of, the ball was kind of short and low. So it's going to be 4th down, Pete, and about 10 yards to go. They're going to come out in a little spread right formation. Pitch back to number 1. He's going to run it. And he is going to, he's going to get the first down, but he fumbled the ball, Pete.
Yeah.
And I think the Red Devils got that ball.
Yeah, the Rankin boys are pointing back toward McCamey, so let's see what as they unpile, because I know their big man fell on it as well.
A lot can happen down underneath that pile.
Yeah, and there's a big man on the bottom of that pile.
Yes, it is. I think he might have squirreled it back away from us, but, yeah, looks like Van Horn's going to end up with the ball. I sure thought there was a couple of Red Devils on it. But
yes, sir. All right, another big shout-out. The Maxwells are back from Port A, and they're watching the Red Devils nursing their sunburns. Glad y'all made it back safely.
First down and goal from the 10-yard line.
And Ryder Davis is sitting in the stands, but he's still watching it on his phone. He just wanted a quick shout-out, so shout-out to Ryder Davis. Davison, sorry.
Jaybird left. Pitch back to number 1. He's going to follow his blockers, but he ain't going to get much. That's going to be a gain and no gain. Red Devils are doing a good job of holding up that line, stringing everything down the line. Actually going to lose a yard there.
All right, while we kind of got a slow minute in play, first one to text to 432-693-6000 gets a cheeseburger meal deal brought to you by Devil's Delight right there, right off Highway 67.
Little spread right formation. He's going to motion in. Number 1, take the pitch back.
Man, that's a good defensive play by number 15, Barrett Jackson.
Good play by Barrett. Going to be a gain of 2 yards, so that'll be 3rd and goal from the 9-yard line.
You know, on defense there for the Red Devils, number 25, Case Custer, he was a stud last week, you know, against Knox City.
Yeah. I tell you, that's a good job by Barrett staying home when that guy, you know, he was running away from him. So you always got to stay backside before you know. Eagle's going to come out in that same spread right formation, shotgun. Motion back across. Going to pitch back, throw it to the end zone, and that's going to be an Eagle touchdown.
All right, so the Eagles will draw blood. So with 44 seconds left in the first quarter, 14-6.
Well, catch by number 5, Bryce Verdell, for a touchdown.
I guess we have Caitlin Wallace is watching from Stephenville, Texas, saying, "Go Texans." Caitlin, I'm glad you're listening. All right, Hal Hutchins. Oh, man.
They're going to
go for the
extra point.
And they threw it to the big boy, number 50.
To a big guy, and they are going to give him the 1 point conversion.
All right, and that big man child is going to be Ismar Flores. All right, Hal Hutchins, you got a cheeseburger meal deal from Devil's Delight. I know. The Hutchins are really cleaning house today. I didn't even think about that, Paige.
Oh, Hal's probably ready for a cheeseburger, I imagine.
Yeah, I bet he needs a good greasy cheeseburger.
Yeah.
All right, 44 seconds left in the first quarter of play. 14-7, your Red Devils. All right, back deep to receive for the Red Devils is going to be our kicker. That's going to be sophomore Dash Davis. And teeing up the ball for the Eagles, I believe that's going to be number 75, Robert Estrada.
So 44 seconds left in the first quarter. The score is 14-7.
All right, we got Blake Wise's Nana. She always checks in from beautiful, sunny Florida. She's rooting on her number 8. You know, this network's really a cool thing. You know, I mean, I like doing it week after week, standing up here hearing my own voice. But, you know, when you get people's grandparents listening from the other side of the dang country, that makes it amazing. And, you know, Chad, I want to thank you and the other school board members for, you know, allowing us to do this and allowing us to bring the games to everybody's living rooms.
Well, it was very beneficial for my family, you know, to be able to watch the game week to week and not have to do all that traveling.
All right, the ball's going to be caught by number 21, Blunger, and he's going to come down on it right at the 35-yard line.
Red Devils going to open up from the 35-yard line, 1st and 15.
1st and 15 Devils from the 35-yard line, and they're trying to get the play in from coach. Looks like we're going to be in Jaybird right formation.
All right, Pete, Rodney, and Sabrina and Ryan are listening from Lovington, New Mexico.
Lovington Wildcats.
Oh, that's your stomping grounds.
That's right. Little end around to Deacon Armendariz from the fullback position, and, man, he's quick.
Deacon is a fast kid.
He's going to gain about 22 yards on that play, so it's going to be a Red Devil first down.
Just keep those chains moving. I really like watching Deacon run on plays like that because he's just so quick.
You know, he still runs straight down the field and doesn't do a lot of juking and jiving, and that's good. That's what you want to do is just get downfield. Jaybird right, sweep left to Barrett Jackson. He's going to gain about 3 yards on the play.
He's going to be brought down right at about the 21-yard line.
21-yard line, another kind of quick no-huddle offense. Jaybird right formation. Drop back, play action pass by Blake, and he's going to throw it to Blake Bunger, and that's going to be just over his hands.
All right, and the clock will tick 0, so that'd be after 1 quarter of play, 14-7, your Red Devils. That was a long 33 seconds right there.
Yeah, it was.
All right, I mean, we got a little time, so we'll give away another cheeseburger. So if you'll text 432-693 – no, we're going to change it up. Text to 432-693-6000 and get brisket nachos brought to you from Tater's Drive-In right here in Rankin.
Back to Nico. Yep, that is a good one. Good job. Stay right there. There you go, Jordan. Yeah. Yeah, Vaughn, you still don't move yet. Nico, you
That was a pretty good little first quarter of football, Pete.
Yeah, it was a lot of it's pretty fast pace, and when you look at the score, there's 21 points scored there in 10 minutes of football, so it was a lot of back and forth. The first drive, the Eagles, went 4 and out, and the Red Devils scored back to back. They came back on their second drive and ended up scoring. And there's a lot of good things over there in that Van Horn team. That number 1 and number 5, those guys are quick. They can catch and they can throw.
Yeah. So the Red Devils are going to start on the 21-yard line. Jaybird right, gun right. Pitch back to Barrett Jackson, and he's going to take it.
Take it all the way.
Zone for a touchdown. Red Devil touchdown.
All right, that's Barrett Jackson, number 15, with about a 20-yard run. Okay, before we get too wrapped up in this, Cecil Gentry. Cecil Gentry, you got brisket nachos from Tater's Drive-In right there, just one block off Highway 67, right behind Lori's Rankin Drive-In.
Dash Davis is lined up to kick that extra point. Good snap, good hold, but, man, that kid coming off the end that's going to be blocked. Field goal, no good. Pete, I was going to say that first quarter wasn't really like a typical 6-man first quarter. That seemed more like a 11-man game, just kind of methodical drives and not a real high-scoring quarter for a 6-man game. And then the score ended up 14-7. You don't see those scores much in 6-man.
No, you're right.
You see a lot of 6s and 8s.
I didn't think about that, but, yeah, it is. So with 9 minutes and 54 seconds left in this first half, 20-7, your Red Devils. And then I've also got some hamburger meals from Senor Jalapenos. We got 2 pounds of ground hamburger meat from Everidge Farms. We got T-shirts at halftime from Rankin Drive-In. And then if we exceed 50 points, we have a $50 gift certificate to the Ivy Cottage and Circle Y Custom Amish Furnishings. All right, team at the ball for the Red Devils is going to be number 9, Dash Davis. Back deep to receive. We're calling it number 25, Ethan Hinosa. And this one's going to be a little onside kick.
Little onside. And
and it's going to be recovered by the Red Devils. Did it go far enough?
I don't think he went far enough. I think he got it at about 14 yards. He needed to let it hit one more time.
But, man, I bet that was exciting for him.
That was a good little kick. It looked like it was fixing to take that high hop that you want on an onside.
Yep. I mean, that was 1 foot shy of a perfect onside kick right there.
First down, Eagles at the 36-yard line. 1st and 15. They're going to come out in the Jaybird right formation. They're going to go sweep left to the weak side, and we're going to play it pretty good. They're going to get a gain of 5 yards on the play.
Now he's tripped up by number 9, Dash Davis, and brought down by number 5, Richie Escajeda.
2nd down and 10.
The Red Devils were running a quick no-huddle offense, but seems like Van Horn goes to a kind of a slower huddle.
Yeah.
And use a lot more play clock.
Taking their time. They're going to be Jaybird left. They're going to sweep right, and then he's going to cut it back to the left, and he's got a lot of
that
speed.
Kid
he's
going
to outrun us, and that is going to be an Eagle touchdown.
And that was number 5, Bryce Furdell. I called it a while ago. When I seen him at the state track meet, that kid had some definite wheels on him.
Yeah.
So 9 minutes, 13 seconds left in the first half, 13-20 Red Devils, and they still have the big man, number 75, Robert Estrada, attempting the extra points.
That's just an example of why you got to stay at home on that backside, because they saw that sweep weak, and then they just crashed, and he got outside of them.
All right, kick is up, but the Red Devils got back there really quick, and that one's going to look like it's going to be number 99, Fernando Arizola, and number 88, Moses Almagar on the stop.
I think all 6 of those Red Devils were in there.
Yeah, they were back. They were back there quick. All right, we got a little bit more time, so we'll do another hamburger meal deal from Senor Jalapeno. Jana Braden is a Rankin Red Devil alumni, and she's got the Senor Jalapeno right here in Rankin. And, they're lifelong Mid-Kiff people, so they've been in this community forever. Her her dad and my dad were really good friends. Well, my dad and her grandpa were good friends. I mean, my dad and her dad and then my grandpa were all really good friends back in Midkiff a long time ago.
And they make a good hamburger.
Oh, man. They do. You know, that's why, you know, a lot of us are kind of portly here in Rankin. You know, we got a lot of good places to eat. We got, you know, Tater's Drive-In, Senor Jalapenos, Devil's Delight. And then now we got us an Allsup so we can go get us a chimichanga.
I used to hit Senor Jalapeno about twice a week, but now that my kids are gone, I'm trying to eat a little less.
All right, that's going to be a big kick, and that one's going to go all the way back to the end zone. And back deep to receive was number 9, Dash Davis, and that man with the leg was going to be number 75, Robert Estrada.
Red Devils will take over on the 20-yard line.
Red Devils can open up 1st and 15 from the 20.
Going to be Jaybird Wright. Got a new fullback in there. Looks like Case Custer in there.
All right, Christina Kinney. Christina Kinney, you got a hamburger meal deal brought to you from
give it to
Senor
Case on a
Jalapeno.
quick dive, and he's going to get about 2 yards.
Christina Kinney.
What was that?
2nd and 14 on the Jaybird Wright. Pitch back to Barrett Jackson through the right middle of the line, and he's going to get about 9 more yards. It's going to be 3rd down and about 5. And we're going back to that no huddle a little bit. Kind of talking, getting a play call from each other. Jaybird Wright formation. Pitch back to Barrett up through the middle of the line, and he's going to break that thing, and he is gone.
It's like a slingshot shot out of a cannon.
That's going to be a Red Devil touchdown.
And that was going to be about a 54-yard run?
55, I believe we were right on that.
55-yard run by number 15, Barrett Jackson. All right, attempting the extra points is going to be number 9, Dash Davis. Teeing up the ball is number 12, Jackson Wyatt. You know, you got to watch those Eagles. They've been getting back there really quick, and we haven't been real successful on the extra points. And Brian just restocked the prize closet, so.
That's a
but man, that one right there, that was cash money right there. All right, so text to 432-693-6000 and get you a prize pack brought to you by the First State Bank of Rankin, Division of Texas Financial, and go in there and get a cup of Brian's coffee and a koozie, cap, whatever's in that prize pack. I know he just restocked it, so I don't know what's all in there. Reina Rodriguez, you got a prize from the First State Bank of Rankin. And Reina Rodriguez is the cafeteria director there in Rankin, and man,
we've been hearing good things about that cafeteria making some good food this year too.
You know, we've heard lots of good things.
Yeah.
My kids haven't eaten in the cafeteria in years, and now they're eating in the cafeteria.
And started letting them cook real food.
Well, if you can let my picky kids eat in the cafeteria, you're doing something right. All right, team up the ball for the Red Devils is going to be number 9, Dash Davis. Back deep to receive is going to be number 25, Hinojosa.
We're going to kick it deep this time, Pete, and we're going to let it go into the end zone. That's a good kick right there.
That was a good kick.
That ball landed in the end zone, so he's got a pretty good little leg.
All right, Ricky Cure, man, you are really close, so maybe next time you can get that one.
All right, 1st and 15 Eagles from the 20-yard line. Jaybird left formation. Dive up the middle. He's running hard. He's going to get about 8-9 yards.
Yeah, that was number 5, Bryce Verdell on the carry.
I'll bring up 2nd down and 6, Eagles.
2nd down and 6, Jaybird Wright formation. Better be ready for that cutback.
We were ready for it.
We were. Oh, there's a scooping That's Isaiah Martinez, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Isaiah Martinez with the fumble recovery, bringing the ball to about the Red Devils' 18-yard line.
Man, we hit him hard about 3 yards deep in the backfield, and there were 2 or 3 Devils that had a chance for it, and Isaiah just ran by and scooped it up and carried it for about 10 yards.
Yeah, I believe the first one to make contact on that was number 21, Bunger.
I would be willing to bet that too.
Yep. All right, so it looks like we're going to have a timeout.
Van Horn's going to take a timeout.
So, that was a heck of a defensive move. So we'll just take this time real quick to do a Average Farm beef it up defensive play. So the first one to text to 432-693-6000 gets 2 pounds of ground hamburger meat, brought to you by Average Farms.
What's that number, Pete? I need to text you real quick.
Chad Fouts, you're the winner of that. That's 432-693-6000. Average Farms is locally grown, beef right here in Upton County. And I don't know if you've ever tried it. You can go to averagefarms.com. They have a subscription service. You can have your subscription mailed to you anywhere in the continental United States. And it's amazing meat.
2 pounds of hamburger meat will go a long ways right now.
Yeah.
Coming out of the timeout, going to be 1st and 15 from the 18-yard line. Devils are going to be in Jaybird right.
I called it a while ago. Ricky Cura, you got 2 pounds of ground hamburger meat brought to you from Average Farms.
Pitch back to Barrett Jackson, sweep right, and he's going to duck his head and get a hard about 10, 12 yards on the play.
Yeah, and he's going to take 3 guys with him on that play.
He just ducked his head and said, I'm going to get what I can get.
It's really neat to see like the evolution of Barrett. Whenever he first started, he felt like he was timid, but now he's playing like a seasoned veteran.
Jaybird right formation, and again pitch back to Barrett. He's going to run up the middle.
Look at that.
That's going to be a Red Devil touchdown
right there.
Pete, I said, my saying for Barrett is he just don't have a lot of lead in his pencil.
Yeah.
He just. He's still a pretty lightweight kid, but he's I was going to say he's tough, but he's coming off hanging that arm or something, so he's going to be all right, though. Yeah, he's grown up a lot last year, too.
All right, attempting the extra points is going to be number 9, Dash Davis, and he was successful all ago. Tempted ball's number 12, but that one's going to be batted down by
that's 81.
That's going to be number 81.
He's a big old kid coming through there.
Yeah, that's number 81. He's about 6'5".
Ernie Gonzalez.
So no extra cash money prizes on that one. So with 7 minutes and 5 seconds left in the first half of play, 34-13 your Red Devils.
That turnover really helped us kind of separate a little bit. It was getting pretty close there, and that just helps us separate a little bit so we can keep playing ball.
Well, I call it week after week after week. In 6-man football, the extra points, the field goals are crucial.
Yeah, they're big.
And anytime you're in a neck-and-neck contest, it will come down to those field goals. And but if you can get an extra touchdown on somebody, that buys you a little bit of wiggle room. Make it a 2-possession game.
Well, I coached 6-man football for 3 years, Pete, and I went and talked to the legend when I got that job. My second 6-man game I ever saw in my life, I was a head football coach. And I went and talked to Vance Jones, and he told me, he said, hey, 40 points a night on defense is not a bad night. He said, just try to get some stops. And so that's what you try to do, is just pick up a few stops.
Good night, a huge boot by number 9, Dash Davis.
That kick's going to land in the end zone. And, Pete, I think we found another kicker, not better, but another kicker that's got some years left in him, so that's good for the Red Devils.
Yes, sir. And that's what, we as a parent, as a fan, that's what we got to do. We're so senior heavy. We have such a senior class, it's such a big class. We need to start looking down the bench and getting some of those kids that
start developing that youth.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep, for sure. Jaybird left formation, motion left. They're going to
Richie Escajeda got back there
come
quick.
Off the end.
The flag on the play.
Be a flag. He must have grabbed the face mask.
I would think that.
That's what it looks like it's going to be, but we'll see what they give us.
Because like I was saying, number 32, Cole Cure has been our onside kick, our guy for a long time, and he's a senior this year. So if we don't start developing somebody to fill his shoes, he will be severely missed next year.
So that is a face mask against the Devils. That's going to be 15-yard penalty. So 1st and 15 from the 35-yard line for the Eagles. They're going to come out in Jaybird right. They're going to pitch it to the right, and Escajeda playing a pretty good defensive end position right there, and then David Bunger coming and cleaning it up. It's going to be a gain of about, they're going to give him about 2 yards.
And that's number 5, Bryce Verdell on the carry. That was a hard-fought 2 yards, too.
Well, they're backing it up to 1 yard now.
Yeah. Because, man, I would hate to be hit by David Bunger and
Richie Escajeda
for 2 yards.
Richie had him stood up, and then David come in and blew him up.
All right, they're going back to a
shotgun.
shotgun.
They're going to go to a gun formation, gun right. Good job right there by Barrett Jackson on the end. And we're going to – David comes up and cleans it up, and that's going to be a loss of 1, so we're back to 3rd and 15.
Will bring up 3rd down and 15, Eagles.
Those ends are playing real disciplined tonight. That's good to see. They're stretching everything out and let their inside guys come and clean up. That's what you want to do. Gun right formation. Pitch back to number 1. He's going to throw it deep.
Real deep.
And he's got number 5 wide open.
Oh, man, that's a good little juke by number 5.
Missed tackle right there, and that's going to be an Eagle touchdown.
Yeah, he I bet Martinez is wishing he could have that one back right there.
Yeah, we had him at 3rd and long, and, man, you just can't give up that long pass. Huh?
All right, we got the Kilgore family listening from way over in McCamey, Texas, rooting on the Red Devils. All right, attempting the extra points is going to be number 75, Roberto Estrada. Our Red Devil block team have been on point so far tonight, but I believe
they got that one off, but it's going to be wide right.
Yeah, so no points. So field goals are going to be crucial for the Eagles. All right, with 5 minutes, 21 seconds left in the first half of play, 34-19, your Red Devils. And we're 5 minutes.
You can see, like you said, those extra points are valuable, and it's starting to kind of separate us. They've only gotten that one-point conversion, so we're starting to separate from them a little bit.
Yeah, we got a heck of a crowd tonight. You know, it's a beautiful night for football. You know, it's a pretty night. Tonight is the first night of fall, and it doesn't feel like it. It's still summertime here in Rankin, Texas, but the sun is setting over the mountains in the west, and you have the beautiful Allsup's truck stop sign. And, you know, I thought that was the actual sunset for a second, but it's a truck stop sign.
You can see that Allsup sign no matter where you're at in town.
I heard a guy from McCamey tell me the other day that he looked out his window to see what gas prices was in Rankin.
That's probably right. You can see that thing from everywhere.
All right, team at the ball for the Eagles is going to be number 5. Number 5, Estrada, back deep to receive, is going to be number 9, Dash Davis. And it's going to be a big boot back to Dash. Let's see what he can do. And he fields the ball, and he's got little wheels underneath him.
Yeah, he just kind of
hit a roadblock right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, right there about the 27-yard line.
Good little return, though. Get us up to about the 27-yard line. 1st and 15 for the Devils.
Yeah, stay tuned at halftime. We got the Mighty Red Devil Band, and then we also have a Allsup's Chimichanga eating contest.
Jaybird right formation. Little quick dive and
ball's on the ground.
Fumbled the ball.
Yeah.
Fumbled the ball. And Van Horn's going to come up with it, so we're going to give the ball back to him.
Yeah, it looks like the helmet hit the ball right at pretty much the point of contact and knocked it loose.
What a big break for them. First and 15 from the 29-yard line. Gun right formation. Going to pitch back, and they're going to try to throw it deep again.
Wow.
Man, what an arm.
Oh, that was almost what a pass.
Overthrow him.
Yeah, that was a heck of an arm by number 1, Elijah Gaines.
You know, that's what I remember from him last year is this spread formation. Just spread it out and use that athleticism and throw the ball deep. That Verdale kid's pretty quick.
All right, we got G.L. Bunger listening from the camp down on the Devil's River. Well, I'm glad he's got enough phone service down there to listen to the Red Devil game. Thank you for listening, Mr. Bunger.
2nd and 15, Eagles. They're going to go in a gun right formation. That secondary's getting a little work tonight. Good pressure by David Bunger and good backside. Oh, Barrett missed the tackle, but going to stop him for a gain of about 3 yards, it looks like.
He's pushed out of bounds by number 11, Blake Bunger, number 99, Fernando Arizola.
So another big 3rd down here, Pete. We gotta have stops on these deals.
Yeah, and the crazy thing about it, there's only been about 20 seconds clicked off the clock during this whole drive.
So they're going to come out in a balanced gun formation.
Oh, a little sneaky play.
Little fake handoff and pitch, and whoa, good little play.
Oh, and I don't think he made it.
Yeah, they're going to give him forward motion up to the 14-yard line, so that's going to be an Eagle first down.
Man,
first and goal.
You know, I tell you what, it's 1934 game right now, and that sounds like a lot when you're watching a 11-man game, but in 6-man, this is basically a tie.
I'll tell you, that was a good little play. That was kind of a little zone read play out of the gun formation there, and you know, you got to respect the fact that he's probably going to give it to that fullback, and then he pulled it and pitched it out, and just a great little play right there.
All right, 4 minutes.
Same formation, same play.
Yep, exact same play, other side, and we fell for it at the same time.
Yep, we better get ready for that play.
So that's going to be an Eagle touchdown.
That's a dangerous little play because all that quarterback has to do is just watch and make sure. If they crash, he's going to pull it. If they stay wide, he's going to give it.
All right, attempting the extra points is going to be number 75, Estrada. That's going to be Roberto Estrada. And that Red Devil kick block has been really good tonight getting back there, and they haven't been successful, but, you know, looks like they're subbing in a new guy for maybe try to fill that gap. Waiting on the snap. Kick is up, but the Red Devils got back there quick. That's going to be.
There's a house party back there.
Yeah, that's going to be blocked by number 11, Blake Bunger. So with 4:16 left in the first half of play, it's going to be a 9-point game, 34-25, your Red Devils. Yeah, you know, 9 points, man, that's still a tight game.
Yeah, it is. I tell you, Van Horn's, they got a solid little team. They're doing some really good things.
Well, you know, like I said, there's a couple of those kids last year that really impressed me, you know, watching them last year. And then if you were fortunate enough to come to Rankin and watch I believe they played Garden City here, right?
Yeah, it might have been Garden City that they played.
And that was a really good game.
I think they played 2 or 3 games here.
Yeah. You know, that's one beautiful thing. You know, Red Devil Stadium here, we host lots of games, and the folks in Van Horn and Balmorhea, they really like coming here. You know, they're so far out west, you know, they can come in.
It's a good central location for a lot of schools.
Yes, sir, and really nice facility here, and, you know, I love coming down and watching other games.
Yeah, it's awesome that we get to watch so much football here.
All right, attempting the the kickoff is number 75, Estrada. Back deep to receive, number 9, Dash Davis. And now it's going to be another big boot to Dash, so let's see what he can do this time. And this time he is tucking in running. Got a little room, but he's going to be brought down by number 10. And that number 10 is going to be Gabriel Gonzalez, a sophomore.
Red Devils will take over the ball at the 28-yard line. 1st and 15.
You know, big hit laid sophomore to sophomore. Those two boys will be seeing each other again for the next couple years.
Yeah.
I think Jordan is going to do that one if you need a break.
Man, I can't get over the crowd here.
Yeah, this is a good crowd for a Thursday night.
Yeah, it's almost like a homecoming type atmosphere.
Jaybird right formation. Going to pitch back to Barrett Jackson, and he's going to find the end, and he is gone.
Golly, he's fast. Barrett Jackson is gone with there's a flag on the play.
Yeah, they're going to they're going to bring it back.
Yeah, and that was about a 60-yard
That
run.
Van Horn coach is clapping, so he knows.
Yeah. He's seen something we didn't.
He probably made the call.
Yeah.
Holding against the Red Devils.
Holding Red Devils. So that's going to negate Barrett Jackson's about a 60-yard touchdown.
Still going to end up with a gain on the play, so we're going to be first and 13 yards to go. That hold, that's a spot foul, so that hold happened downfield a little bit. Jaybird Wright pitched back to Barrett, same play, and they're going to catch him by the feet after a gain of about 2 yards. So not too bad. We're going to be second and about 12, 13 yards.
All right, we got another shout out from Lovington, New Mexico. Pete Hernandez is shouting out those Red Devils. I didn't know we had such a fan base in Lovington, New Mexico.
A lot of Lovington Wildcats.
Hey, we'll take them.
Jaybird Wright formation. Straight drop back. Blake's going to throw the ball out there to David Bunger in the right flat, and he's going to gain another 4 yards, so that's going to be third and about 8 yards to go.
Yeah, and if you're a Van Horn Eagle and you want to give a shout-out, if you're listening to us on the Red Devil Network, text to 432-693-6000, and we'll shout out the Van Horn Eagles as well.
Jaybird Wright, we're going to sweep left to Barrett this time. He's going to try to get around the end, and he gets about to the 40-yard line, so that's gain of about 5. So it's going to be 4th down and 3, Pete.
And he was brought down by number 1, Elijah Gaines.
Big play right here. Big play. We kind of need this first down.
Yes, sir. That
About
bring,
2.5 minutes before the halftime, and we sure need to punch one in right here.
You know, that would really feel good going in, higher than 9 points.
Yeah.
But, the Eagles are wanting a momentum shift right here.
Yeah. I'd be willing to bet we're going Jaybird right, and we're going to pitch it right to Barrett. I'm trying to draw him off sides. Oh, we pitched it out to Isaiah Martinez, and he's going to go.
He's going to go a long
break
ways.
some tackles, and
Yes,
he's going to get 15 yards, Pete. So that's going to be a Red Devil first down.
And he's pushed out of bounds by number 2, Joey Enchato.
Oh, we got a flag, Pete. We got a flag.
No.
Another hold.
Hold Red Devils.
Gosh almighty.
So we'll replay the 4th down, but they'll back us up 10. So now that's going to bring up a 4th and long.
That was big. That was big. I don't know. That same referee on their sidelines calling that hold. So.
Yeah, so, when we get to the locker room there at halftime, we need to make adjustments on that side.
Right. We're going to go in a gun right formation. Straight drop back. We're going to throw the ball, but he's going to overthrow.
And the ball will go over on downs.
That's a big turn of events right there. Eagles are going to take over 1st and 15 on the 32-yard line. We better play some defense right here.
I want to give a shout out to a very special kid in the stands tonight. Happy birthday, Jace Perlata.
So here we go, Pete. Two minutes to go. Eagles take over. Jaybird or gun. No, they're in that balanced gun formation. Better be ready for that little zone read, because here it comes. Yep, and he pulled it.
Oh, a little dunk pass.
Yeah. They got a lot of options off that little play right there.
And, man, that kid is hard to come down.
Yeah.
He went about 8 yards with about 5 of the Red Devils on him, and that's going to be who was that, number 50?
Number 2 was the ball carrier, I believe.
All right, number 2, that's going to be Joey Enchanto. All right, clock ticks right at a minute, 30 seconds
Same balanced
left.
formation, same zone read play, and he gives it to him this time, and he breaks through the line, and he's
and
go
he's
in for an Eagle
touchdown.
Joey.
Yeah, it's and I know that Colton Martin is really right now getting his speech ready, getting his adjustments ready for the kids because they are burning us on that little play there.
Man, it's a dangerous little deal because it's like there's 3 options off of it, and you got to be disciplined in what you do.
All right, and the kick is up. And, hey, they're going to make one, so that's going to bring it right up there by 1 point.
33.
Yeah, 33-34. So, man, Rankin Red Devils are really been in these tight games. So with a minute 20 seconds left in the first half, 34-33.
Still a little time to do something. We sure need to punch one in before half here. Because I believe we got a kick to them in the second half, don't we, Pete?
Yes, sir. Yeah, and we got the guys down at the Devil's River are getting ready for the chimichanga eating contest. They're ready to watch that. What we're going to do is we'll just probably hang our mics out the window, and Boo Boo will probably MC that chimichanga eating contest. But I heard that Mr. Bunger's is going to be involved, and I think that's where my money's going to go. Because that boy looks like he could eat a chimichanga.
I saw there was a few of them Bungers in that contest. I bet Miss Bunger's glad she don't have to feed them tonight.
Well, I'm bet she's glad she don't have to pay for them. You know, I remember when a chimichanga was, 99 cents. All right, I'm sorry about that. Going for the kickoff is going to be number 75. Estrada back deep to receives, number 9, Dash Davis.
Little low squid kick, and it's going to come to Isaiah Martinez, and he's going to get it.
Oh, he's got some room.
Oh, he's got some room.
Oh, man, he just had one guy to beat, and it was fight song.
Yeah. Going to start at the 38-yard line, 1st and 15 for the Devils. So
the Red Devils take over with a minute 14 seconds left, and it is brought down by number 1, Elijah Gaines. So, it's a 1-point game right now, and being ahead is great, but not by 1 point. So let's see if the Red Devils can at least score before halftime.
Yeah, we got to make something happen. Jaybird right formation right here. Going to sweep left. Barrett's going to take it, and he's going to cut it back inside, hurdle somebody, and he's going to get about 8 yards, 7-8 yards.
That's a good, strong run, about an 8-yard run by number 15, Barrett Jackson.
2nd and 8 to go.
All right, with 55 seconds left in the half, we need to hurry, hurry, hurry.
Pitch right to Barrett, and he's taking it around the end, and he's getting hit, but he's still charging, and he's going to get a first down, gain about 10 yards.
And that was a big hit by number 5, Bryce Verdell. But not before that was a Rankin first down.
Going out of bounds helped. That stops that clock, but we're going to call a timeout, Red Devil timeout, and talk about it.
All right, 44 seconds left. 1-point game, 34-33. And the looks like the Red Devil band is getting ready to take the field. And I don't see the dump truck load of chimichangas yet, but I'm sure it's around here somewhere. All right, I guess while we got a little free time, I give out a cheeseburger meal deal brought to you by Devil's Delight right there off Highway 67. First one to text to 432-693-6000 gets a cheeseburger meal deal from Devil's Delight.
Everybody's breaking the huddle coming out. It's going to be 1st and 15 from the 25-yard line with 44 seconds left.
And we still have several timeouts, and they've got several timeouts. So this 44 seconds could potentially be 5-10 minutes.
Jaybird right formation. Going to fake to Barrett, and we're going to drop back pass.
Oh, my
that's
goodness.
A long ball. That was way overthrown.
Yeah, way overthrown. I mean, that one hit the bus out in the parking lot.
And if you're overthrowing Deacon that far, you threw it a long ways.
Yeah, because, Deacon is fast and he can adjust to the ball, but that one was just way overthrown. All right, Roland Jimenez, you got a Devil's Delight cheeseburger meal deal.
2nd down and 15, Jaybird right. Blake under center. Pitch back to Barrett, up the middle.
Oh, and Barrett's got a little room.
Oh, Barrett.
Golly, they're holding hands.
He's going to gain about 12, 13 yards on that play. Devils are going to call a timeout. So gain of about 13. That's going to bring that 3rd and 2 Timeout, Red Devils.
Also timeout on the play. 27 seconds now remaining in this half.
That's our second timeout, so we better use them wisely.
All right, 27 seconds left. Yeah, that was a really strong run by number 15 Barrett Jackson, but you know that
He just about broke it.
you know, Verdell had his alligator grip, kung fu grip hand on him, and he just wasn't letting go.
Yeah. It was a good little cutback play right there. Sure do need a first down right here.
Yeah.
Everybody's breaking the huddle. We're going to be Jaybird right. Blake is he's kind of calling a play. He's under center. Pitch back to Barrett on the right-hand side, up the middle, and he's going to get the first down, get down to about the 4-yard line.
All right, and so the
That
clock
stops
will
the clock
stop
for just a minute, and we're going to go Jaybird right. Pitch back to Barrett. He's driving up the middle, and touchdown, Red Devils.
Red Devil touchdown with 14 seconds left in the first half.
Boy, that was pretty big. We
Yeah.
needed that.
Yeah, that was, you know, I would love to see us going into halftime farther ahead, but, man, that does buy us a little time.
Yeah, you sure did not want to leave that one on the field.
All right, team up the ball for the Red Devils is number 12, Jackson Wyatt. Attempting the extra points is number 9, Dash Davis. Waiting on the snap. Kick is up. Take that one to the bank.
Good, yes, cash money.
That one's cash money right there. You go to First State Bank of Rankin and ask Brian for your prize pack, and Brian will hook you up. So just go down to the First State Bank of Rankin and get a prize pack. The First State Bank Division of Texas Financial. Brian likes to loan money, and Brian likes to accept money. He's happy either way, so come down and see Brian.
Huddles, it doesn't matter which one. If you go to Rankin or Van Horn, just go to the huddle.
You know, and I was raised on that gin office coffee that's really stout, and that's the way they make it at the bank. So about once a day I have to run by there and get some of that coffee.
There you go. I'm not much of a coffee drinker either.
Man, unfortunately I drink way too much. All right, they're changing things up a little bit for Van Horn. Back deep to receive. Not sure, but attempting the kickoff is going to be number 9, Dash Davis. And Dash is getting a heck of a run at it.
Yeah, it looks like he's going for that long kick.
And Dash does boot one
He kicks
way
it
up
real
there.
high. It's going to bounce and
and it's going to be That's going to give time for the Red Devils to get back there
pretty
really
good coverage
quick.
down there. Now we just 10 seconds. We got to play ball right here.
All right, the first one's on the scene was going to be number 10. Aiden Armendariz is number 23. Number 23, Roman Joyce.
That was a good kick.
That was a really good kick.
Got it way up there high. That kid had to let it bounce once, and that caused him problems.
Van Horn's got 10 seconds to go 70 yards, but we've seen that kid's arm, and we've seen Verdell catch.
Jaybird right formation. Oh, they're just going down it and take it in.
All right, so they're going to let the clock run out, so we're fixing to go into halftime.
You don't see many six-man teams down it and try not.
All right, well, we are going to let Boo Boo take over on the halftime show. So we'll just turn ours off.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the pride of Lincoln, the Red Devil Band. The band is under the direction of Bobby Templeton. Drum majors for the band are senior sousaphone player Cole Kura and freshman clarinet player Tucker Kimbrough. The band will be performing tonight to Barry Hurt's Bebop a Loobop, featuring freshman trumpet soloist Tate Jackson, and joining in for the duet a 7th grader and trumpet player Samuel Jackson. Sit back and enjoy the halftime performance.
Thank you.
I was about to grab it like this. It's okay, Mom. I got it this time.
for Hayden Molina. Mr. Bunger. Mr. McClure. David Long. Colton Bunger. Dustin Jackson. And Big Money Cash Quaylaw. This contest brought to you by Texas Financial. If you haven't had an opportunity to go down there and talk to Mr. Brian Skehan, please do so. Local bankers, small town banking. All right, all you kids down there standing on the rails, let me hear you start a Chimmy chant. Chimmy, Chimmy. On your mark. True and For all you Red Devils out there, this Sunday, Vonda is going to be getting everybody together. It's time to pave the streets for homecoming. So all you seniors, I'm told y'all have the four-way. Everybody else, the whole road is carte blanche. Here come your Red Devils, burrito eaters, and getting a little long after. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, folks, we'll let y'all know who the winner is.
All right, we're back. Man, I tell you what, that was something else.
I'm not feeling very good after watching all that chimichanga eating.
Well, I lost $10 because I would have bet on Jeffrey Bunger, but he was just eating like he was on a casual fishing trip.
Yeah,
he's putting taco sauce on every bite.
Because he's smart. He don't want to feel bad tonight when he goes home.
Yes, sir. And, you know, I didn't give credit where credit was due, but I guess that chimichanga eating contest was sponsored by the First State Bank of Rankin Division of Texas Financial, because they had their table with their trophies out there. So shout out to all you guys on that. And just remember that I like chimichangas myself. I seen a hat a while ago, and it said, "Make Allsup's burritos 99 cents again." You know, like the red and white mega caps.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I need to get me one of those.
Pete, I'm not going to lie, man. When I was in high school, I was an athlete, but we had 2 Allsups in town, and we had open lunch, and two burritos and a toss-up was $1.99, man.
Right.
That's the cheapest lunch you could buy in town, and we took part in it quite regularly.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we talk about town and country burritos. You know, they used to be 2 for $1. All right, 10th ball for the Red Devils. Get the second quarter underway. He's going to be number 9, Dash Davis. Back deep to receive. He's going to be number 10, Gabriel Gonzalez.
And we're underway. Good high kickoff. Number 1's going to take it.
Yeah, and he's got a little room out that side, and he's battling. But man, he met the Bungers.
He met a wall right there.
Yeah, that was going to be number 21, David Bunger, and somebody else. That was going to be number 23, Roman Joyce.
That Joyce kid is playing good football right now when he gets in there, making the most of his chances.
All right, we got a few shout-outs. People are saying, way to go, band. Love hearing that Red Devil band. Awesome halftime show.
They're going to be in a spread formation. Oh, there's a big hold right there, but we're going to catch him in the backfield about a loss of about 6 yards, and David Bunger just got held like crazy right there, and they didn't even call it.
And we've got people asking who won the contest, and we don't know either. We're
going to get you a winner here in a minute. Second down and about 20 yards to go. It's a big way to start the second half. Going to be in a Jaybird left. Sweep left. Sweep right, I'm sorry. And he's cutting it back. I think they finally got that hold called.
Yeah, and he was chased out of bounds by number 7, Isaiah Martinez.
About a 20-yard gain there, 21-yard gain, but we're going to see there's a penalty on the play. And I believe we're going to get a hold on the play, but yeah,
Holding Eagles, yeah.
Holding Eagles.
All right, so that's going to back them up, and so that's going to bring up a huge second down and about 20.
Well, they held him like
that's gonna
crazy on that first one,
Yeah.
but second, it's going to be second and about 30.
Yeah, it'll be second about 30. A long ways.
Got to watch that cutback. All right, they're going to be in that spread or that balance formation. Here comes that zone read play, and he gives it, and we played it pretty well right there.
Yeah, that ball carrier.
If everybody just stay at home and do their job, we'll be all right.
Yeah, the ball carrier was number 2, Joey Enchanto, and he was brought down by number 5, Richie Escajeda. So that's going to bring up 3rd and still about 30.
And Chando's limping a little bit too, so that was a good job of just staying at home. Just let them come to you. Don't over pursue. Spread right formation, short motion back towards the line. David Bunger still getting held like crazy, and long pass overthrown by number 5.
But, that was a really good read. That quarterback, number 1, or I guess the guy throwing the ball, number 1, Elijah Gaines, that was quick thinking, and, he just fingernails away from
they've really got some good developing stuff off of their play action stuff, and, man, they're going to be dangerous.
And, that's what we talked about. Lots of the little bugs you see at both these teams right now. We still got a lot of season left. I mean, it's basically still the beginning of the season.
Yeah. Everybody can stay healthy. It'll be good.
Man.
We almost had an interception there. Deacon, he sniffed it out pretty good, but, it's a good job that he didn't intercept that, because it's 4th down and we get the ball way back there where it started. So that was really a pretty good job of just knocking it down.
So the Red Devils are going to take over about their own 16, 17-yard line, so that's going to put us in really good field position.
Man, that's what we really needed, to come out and get a stop early and kind of break their wheel a little bit. Jaybird right formation, 1st and 15 from the 17-yard line. Pitch back to Barrett Jackson in the middle, and he's going to make a cut outside, and he's
gone.
Gone for a Red Devil touchdown.
That's what we needed right there.
Yeah, Pete, this is where you kind of start breaking a team's wheel. You come out, you get a big stop, and then you just drive it down their throat a little bit and start making them think.
All right.
Second guessing themselves.
Attempting the extra points is going to be number 9, Dash Davis. Holding the ball, teeing up the ball for the Red Devils is number 12, Jackson Wyatt. So get your fast fingers ready for a prize from the First State Bank of Rankin if this field goal is good. Waiting on the snap. Kick is up. And that's going to bounce off the field house. So that one is cash money right there. So Brian's going to have several people in the office Monday morning. So first one to text to 432-693-6000 gets a prize pack from the First State Bank of Rankin. They might even have some leftover chimichangas.
Yeah.
Get you a 4-day-old chimichanga.
That's right. They're still good at that time. He does a good job getting that kickoff, because he takes a normal approach like an 11-man kicker. And with my experience in 6-man football, you don't have much time to get that kickoff. I mean, there's no edge there, so they're in your backfield in a hurry, and he does a good job getting that kickoff.
Bring it back to some of the older Red Devils. Back in the day, Caleb Wrinkle, he was a big kid. He was a lineman, and he was our kicker, and he was a one-stepper. He just stood right there, and that kid could kick. And he was really good because he could get it off just seconds faster than everybody else, because he wasn't taking that multiple step. It was just, one step or a half step. And if somebody could remember how long that field goal was, and I think it was in Forsan, he kicked a long field goal. But anyway, teeing up the ball for the Red Devils, number 9, Dash Davis, back deep to receive, is going to be number 10, and that's going to be Gabriel Gonzalez. And it's going to be a huge kick. That one's going to be cold when it comes down.
And he fumbled it again.
He fumbled it, and here comes the cavalry.
That gives us a chance to get down there, and there we go. Good tackle.
Yes, sir. And I'm going to say that was going to be number 11, Little Bunger, Blake Bunger.
And, man, he's slow getting up. He kind of spun him around, Pete. I'm not sure he didn't hurt something on that, twisting on that turf.
Yes, sir. So they will take over right about the 9-yard line.
You know, when they bobble that kickoff, it sure gives us time to get down there.
All right. Sorry about the anticipation, but the prize from the First State Bank of Rankin is going to be Miss Miranda Hare. Miss Miranda Hare, you've got a prize pack from the First State Bank of Rankin.
So we got a little injury timeout here.
And, you know, I guess we got a little time here during this injury timeout that we can give away another brisket nacho plate from Tater's Drive-In. And, hey, real quick, before we even do that, big shout-out to Senor Jalapenos. During halftime, they brought us some cheeseburgers. So Chad and I just hung the mics out the window and went to town on some Senor Jalapeno cheeseburgers. Thank you, Eric and Jenna, for all that you do. And they were awesome, awesome, awesome.
Yeah, what a treat.
All right, so the first one to text 432-693-6000 gets brisket nachos from Tater's Drive-In. Okay, they're saying it's 43 yards. Man, that's a long ways. Whoever sent that to me, send me your name. I've got about 1,800 contacts in my phone, but I don't have that one. I try to save everybody's contact that way whenever they text in. I know their names, but they still seem to surprise me. If you can text me your name, I'll got something special for you. Entice them. All right, with 8 minutes and 5 seconds left in the third quarter of play, 50-33, your Red Devils, and the visiting Van Horn Eagles take over in the Red Devil, on the Red Devil end of the field at about the 9-yard line.
They're going to be in a gun formation, going to run that little read option play, and he's going to give and a gain of about 3 yards on the play. Looks like we kind of got to where we're staying home and making him give that, and so it's not as dangerous of a play now.
Yeah, I'm really liking those adjustments we made.
You know, little football fun fact, Pete, I don't know if you saw the kid from Greenwood, that Rance Purser kicked a 61-yard field goal last week in the game.
Wow.
That's a boot.
That is.
Gun formation. Little read option, little pitch back, and we converge pretty quick. He's gain of about 1 yard, so that's going to bring up third down and about 10.
That's going to be Case Custer, number 25, and number 21, David Bunger, in on the play. All right, Russell Miller. Russell Miller, you've got a brisket nachos from Tater's Drive-In right there behind Lori's Restaurant. And, Lori's store. Sorry about that.
Gun formation right. Pitch back to number 1. We're back pretty quick, but he broke our tackle. And a little overthrow to the center there, and incomplete pass. So that's going to be 4th down and 10. Big 4th down. If we can come up with another stop here.
Another big 4th down. And, you know, you talk about breaking their wheel and you know, changing the whole pace of the game. You know, if you could stop them here, you know, at the at the lead that we have. You know, that sure could change the momentum for the rest of the game.
It really does, Pete. When you start, I mean, you know, that's just kind of a term we used to use, let's break their wheel. And, man, it gets to a point in that second half, if you make a few stops, you can really kill their momentum. Oh, they punted that, Pete. So, little quick kick punt out of there. And it's going to prove to be pretty good for them because good roll. We didn't have anybody back there, so – ball's going to be killed at about a 13-yard line. So, man, that was a huge punt back there.
All right, and another little deal. The Rankin County Hospital District is having lunch every other Thursday. So come by and see the cafeteria at the Rankin County Hospital. And they usually post it on their Facebook what they're having. And I know that I've ate down there several times, and it's really, really good. the cafeteria at the hospital is top notch, and I don't know if they still do the salads, but they have that salad bar where it's a healthy. If you have too many Senor Jalapeno burritos,
formation and
look at Deacon go!
Deacon, and he is going to go to the house.
And he's got one man coming up behind him really quick. But Deacon's got him.
Oh, what?
Deacon Armendariz with an awesome run.
That was a heck of a run, Pete. If you could see it, it was pretty good moves right there. Man, that was a long run.
Yeah, I'd have to take my shoes off to count how far that was. But that was a huge run by number 1, Deacon Armendariz. All right, attempting the extra points is going to be number 9, Dash Davis. Teeing up the ball for the Red Devils is number 12, Jackson Wyatt.
That was about 67 yards.
A 67-yard run, touchdown run by Deacon Armendariz, number 1. Kick is up, and there's a flag on the play, and the kick is good.
And it's going to be offside, so they're going to decline that, and it'll be good.
And you know what? That one right there's cash money. So we'll go down to Brian Skehan Monday morning and get your prize from the First State Bank of Rankin. So let me clear these texts and get everything ready. All right, with 6 minutes, 33 seconds left in the third quarter, 58-33. And you know what? We broke 50. I was daydreaming a while ago and didn't. So here in a minute, we'll do a $50 gift certificate to the Ivy Cottage and Circle Y Custom Amish Furnishings there in Midland. And you can go down and see Owen and Lori Yoakum at the Ivy Cottage and Circle Y Amish Furnishings. They are at 3101 North Big Springs, Midland, Texas. And Owen is a proud member of the class of 1976 Red Devils. And you can look at you can follow them on Facebook at Ivy Cottage, and they post all kinds of deals every day. All right, team the ball for the Red Devils is going to be number 9, Dash Davis. And it's going to be a little onside kick to number 2, and it's going to go through his arms and roll out of bounds about the 19-yard line.
And they're going to say he did not touch that ball, so it's going to go out of bounds at the 20-yard line, and there's a flag on the play. And I believe this other guy's going to tell him there was a touch on the play, so we'll see. They're going to talk about it. They're going to agree to disagree.
All right, Nolan Gentry. Nolan Gentry, you have a prize pack from the First State Bank of Rankin, a division of Texas Financial. Go down and see Brian Monday morning and get your prize pack.
They're going to – I think they're going to make them no, they're going to take the penalty and get the extra yardage and start the ball on the 30. So they're going to be in a Jaybird left formation. Hand off to number 5 in the backfield, and he's going to cut it back, and man, he's quick. He's going to take it in for an Eagle touchdown.
All right, that's an Eagle touchdown by number 5, Bryce Burdell. All right, and the winner of the $50 gift certificate is Miss Madeline Bailey. Madeline Bailey. Madeline Bailey, you've got a gift certificate to the Ivy Cottage in Midland. So if you will, in a minute, I will text you and get all your information. That way we can turn it in to Owen and Lori Yoakum with the Ivy Cottage and Circle Y Custom Amish Furnishings right there at 3101 North Big Spring Street, Midland, Texas.
Extra point try here for.
And they bobbled the snap.
They bobbled the snap. He's going to break away and try to throw a pass. And
he had the big man open, but it was deflected by our big man, number 99, Fernando Arizola.
Very quick thinking by him and knocked it down. And, again, those extra points coming into play.
39 points, Rankin 58.
Man, what great supporters we have giving away all these prizes.
Oh, I know. It's fun for me. I love the fact that grandparents and parents can listen from far away. We have a group from East Texas. I think it's White House, Texas, and they never miss a game. We have Blake's Nana in Florida, never misses a game. We've got people from all over, and our little local community. The restaurants, the hospital. The bank, we are turning down prizes. We have everybody wanting, and so we're coming into volleyball playoffs and basketball. We've got Custer Midkiff Show Goats. We have the hospital. we have several more people that we just couldn't fit in on Friday night. So, they're going on over to with us for the volleyball and basketball. So, man, stay tuned for more prizes.
And
all right,
like
team.
you said, what a great opportunity for people to watch a game sitting in their house. And man, what a great crew the Red Devil Network has of putting on these games.
Well, thank you. Back deep to receives number 9, Dash Davis, and he fields the ball, and he's got a head of steam.
Hard and he's
and he fumbles the ball.
Oh.
He fumbles the ball, and looks like Van Horn recovers about the 20-yard line.
Running hard, just got to hang on to that ball. Oh, we got it back.
Oh, man.
Isaiah Martinez somehow got in there and got that ball back.
I like it.
What a huge break, because it sure didn't look like it.
No, it didn't. All right, so it's 16 with 6 minutes, 16 seconds left in the third quarter of play, 58-39 Red Devils, and Red Devils are coming back east.
We're going to be in a balanced T formation. Play action pass. Blake back to pass, throws it to
Escajeda, and he's got some room on the outside, and I love it when the big man runs the ball.
Got a little stiff arm there.
Oh, man, he brought it all the way to about the –
I think he was already down.
He's out of bounds.
Yeah.
He's out of bounds about the 6-yard line. But that was a heck of a run by number 22,
and that
Rudy
was a
Escajeda.
heck of a stiff arm there.
Yeah.
Kind of looked like Derrick Henry of the Titans.
Yeah, look at his arms. His arms are like most people's legs.
He was running as fast as he could go.
Hey, and I tell you what, he was moving.
Back in that balanced T formation.
Quick pitch out to Barrett Jackson, and he's got Fight Song on his mind.
Touchdown, Red Devils.
All right, so that's going to bring it. Well, we'll wait. We won't say the points until we get that extra point in. But, man, I tell you what, that is.
That little balanced T formation is a dangerous one for us because that's a lot of speed in the backfield right there.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we got probably two of the fastest kids around, Deacon Armendariz and Barrett Jackson in the backfield. All right, attempting the extra points is going to be number 9, Dash Davis. Teeing up the ball for the Red Devils is number 12, Jackson Wyatt. They're waiting on the snap. Trying to draw them off sides, it looks like. The kick is up.
A little bobble on the snap, but we got it.
And we do. I'm glad that Brian restocked the prize closet because he's going to have a heck of a crowd Monday morning.
That's cash money right
there. That one's
there.
cash money. So if you'll text to 432-693-6000, we'll get you a prize pack from the First State Bank of Rankin. And I guarantee you it won't be 4-day-old chimichangas. I can't promise it won't be a handful of Allsup's hot sauce, but, I don't think Brian will
Pete, I think if you'll poke your head in there, I think they did announce a winner of that chimichanga contest.
All right, and the winner of the chimichanga eating contest was our foreign exchange student, David Rogue. So, David, he got a taste of America, and he got a taste of those Allsup's chimichangas.
Do they have Allsup's over there?
Hey, if they don't, they probably will soon. All right, team to ball for the Red Devils is our old trusty number 32, Coltrane Cura. And, Cole, if you've ever watched a Red Devil football game, Cole is really good at these onside kicks. And there it is. That is a
little high bouncing kick.
And here comes the cavalry right down there. And
a little stick on him.
Yeah, number 1, Isaiah Gaines had nowhere to go. All right, and the winner of the prize pack brought to you for the First State Bank of Rankin is going to be Susie Swaggart, a dispatcher there at the Upton County Sheriff's Department. So, Susie, Monday, you can get somebody to run by because I think she works nights and evenings, so you can get somebody to run by there and pick up your prize pack. And I appreciate y'all having us on at the jail at the Upton County Law Enforcement Center.
Jaybird left formation. Hand off to number 5, and he's going to go off the left-hand side, and we're going to tackle him pretty quick for about a 2-yard gain. That is Bryce Verdell on the run. Blake Bunger on the tackle. Second down and about 12 to go. Balance formation, drop back pass, and that pass is going to be intercepted by Case Custer.
Case Custer's going.
Custer is going to give his best.
Oh man!
Oh, he got it back to about the 3-yard line. I bet Mr. Custer is.
Oh, I bet he is.
He might be jumping over the fence. Going to high five Case.
All right, so that's going to be a huge run by number 25, Case Custer. Not only a run, I mean, that was almost a pick 6.
What a big break right there for us.
That is, and so the Red Devils are going to take over about the 3-yard line. All right, they're calling in their center.
Didn't have a center on the play.
He was probably still a little winded from his 60-yard run a while ago.
So, Jaybird right formation. Pitch back to Case Custer, and he's going to take it in for a touchdown.
And there's nothing but fight song right
touchdown.
There. Man, I tell you what, you called it a while ago, once you kind of break that wheel and break the momentum of the game, this second half, the adjustments that our defense made, really paid off this second half.
Well, it's all about just kind of staying in your position. No matter where the flow is, you got to check the backside before you flow, and we're doing a better job of just staying where we're at and doing our job.
All right, attempting the extra points, number 9, Dash Davis. Teeing up the ball for the Red Devils is Cody White. And the kick is up, and that one is cash money, so Brian might need to reorder his prize closet. So first one to text to 432-693-6000 gets a prize from the First State Bank of Rankin, Division of Texas Financial.
I believe that's Jackson White.
Oh, yeah,
that ball.
yeah.
Cody probably ain't teeing up any footballs right now.
Wrong White. That was Jackson White. Sorry about that.
Cody probably appreciates a shout-out, though.
Yeah. Cody's teeing up golf balls this time of the year.
Yeah.
Man, Cole Cura's leading the kickoff team out, getting everybody pumped up with 4 minutes and 55 seconds left in the third quarter, 74-39, your Red Devils. And this is a heck of a game if you're just tuning in. Scoreboard really don't show it, but this is number 3 Red Devils facing the number 10 Van Horn Eagles. So 3 weeks in a row we've battled top 10 teams. And
like I said, that does good for your team, man, to really be battle tested when you get deeper into the season. And
all right, back deep to receive for the Van Horn Eagles is going to be number 10, Gabriel Gonzalez. But it's going to be a quick little onside kick, but they're going to field it right about the 32-yard
line, and he's going to just jump down on it. Officially the 33-yard line, 1st and 15 Eagles.
All right, Tracy Ramos, go to the First State Bank of Rankin
coming out in the Jaybird right.
Get you a prize pack.
Sweep left, Bryce Verdell, and he's breaking a few tackles. He's going to get about 7 yards on the carry.
He is a smaller frame guy too, but he's very similar to Deacon Armendariz and Barrett Jackson. They're just quick
and run straight downhill, finding those holes.
That'll bring up 2nd down and 8 Eagles.
Jaybird right formation. Motion. Pitch back up the middle. Verdell taking it for another 5-yard gain. It's going to be 3rd down and about 3.
If Verdell didn't run into the back of his own guy, that kind of gave the Red Devils time to get up there and corner him. But, he was sure he hit that hole humming. All right, we're going to shout out from Mark Ablos listening from Brownfield, Texas, and he's screaming, "Go Devils, go."
Jaybird left, sweep right, and we crashed upon him pretty quick there. Good pursuit and 2-yard gain, so that's going to bring up a 4th down and 1.
Yes, sir, and the defenders on that play was going to be number 25, Case Custer, and number 5, Richie Escajeda. So it's going to bring up 4th down and 1, and this could be great, for let's see.
This is one of them break your wheel plays right here for sure.
Oh, a little
quick
fake
dive play, and he is going to get the 1st down.
Yeah.
But, man, there is 6 Red Devils on the tackle there. He got 2 yards. So he got the first down, but, man, that was pretty quick conversion on that play. First down, 31-yard line, 1st and 15. Jaybird right formation. Little power play to the right, and he breaks a tackle. Oh, but great job by Isaiah Martinez coming up and making the tackle. Gain of about 4 yards.
And everybody that won tonight, the the 7th man page will post the winners tonight, because sometimes I get wrapped up and you kind of forget who won or whatever. But we'll put everything on the 7th man Facebook page tonight.
Jaybird left formation, sweep left. Good corner play right there by Blake Bunger.
There's a flag thrown right over there.
Flag on the play, yeah.
It looks like
it's going to be holding against the Eagles.
So that's going to back them up.
And I don't believe he gained anything on that play. That's a good job by Blake Bunger stringing that out and letting the pursuit catch up. But it's going to be a holding, so it'll be 10 yards back. So that's going to make it 2nd down and about 20, Pete.
And I have a special prize to the person that texts me about that Caleb Wrinkle field goal. So if you'll text me back with your name, I will give you a special prize.
Gun right formation. Looks like we're going to try to throw the ball a little bit.
Oh, man, that little
dump pass to number 2 there.
Oh, man.
What a great tackle right there.
Man, that's going to be number 99, Fernando Arizola.
Oh, man, what a great play by Fernando right there.
You know, they're going to mark it way up there.
Yeah, I mean, that's where his forward motion stopped. But, man, that was just textbook. He drove him for about 7 yards before he took him down. But, man, that's what you want right there.
You know, and Fernando Arizola, he's just a sophomore.
Yeah, he's young.
So there's lots of good things to come.
Gun right formation. Pitch back to.
Oh, he's bottled up in traffic.
Oh, he tried to get rid of it, but incomplete pass. Good job by David Bunger wrapping him up and making him force out the ball.
And, that was some quick thinking on number 1, Elijah Gaines, trying to get rid of that ball, because, that would have been a huge loss.
Yeah.
So right at 1 minute left in the third quarter of play, 74-39, your Red Devils.
Uh-oh.
She's okay.
All right.
Kind of scared me.
She gave a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Gun right, twins right formation, twins right. They're going to throw a little slip screen out here to this Burdell. Oh, what a hurdle. So but that comes up with a stop.
Yeah, so the ball will go over on downs, but not after a great attempt.
Hold on 4th down.
Yeah, a great attempt, a spin, a little short pass, and a hurdle by number 5, Bryce Verdell. But Red Devils take over at the 25-yard line, going back toward the east.
And we're going to be Jaybird right.
All right, Rudy. Oh, let's see. Rudy, you got a
round with.
Man, look at Deacon Armendariz go.
He's not even going to get touched.
Oh, that's a beautiful touchdown.
Yeah.
All right, Rudy, you've got a T-shirt, a Red Devil 7th man T-shirt from the Rankin Drive-In. And we'll get with Paige Lopez for your size, and got a T-shirt from Rankin Drive-In.
Man, what a play. Just wasn't even touched. And if you don't touch a kid with that kind of speed, he's going to go. Holding on the extra point, Jackson Wyatt. Dash Davis back to kick. Good snap, good hold, and good kick.
All right,
That's
man,
cash
that
money.
one is cash money right there. I'm going to have to draw some more lines on my page.
Pete, you're running out of line.
I know. I tell you what, next week Brian's going to have to get a pallet load of prizes because, man, we are going through them tonight.
Yeah.
So 44 seconds left in third quarter of play. That's going to bring the score 82-39. So we're getting close to that 45-point mercy rule. All right, and the winner of the prize from the First State Bank of Rankin is going to be Bambi Sampson. Bambi Sampson, go down to the First State Bank of Rankin and pick up a prize pack brought to you by the First State Bank of Rankin, the division of Texas Financial. You can get you a cup of that coffee, handful of the suckers, deposit you a little money, get you a prize pack, or withdraw some money, get a loan. But anyway, go down, visit Brian and the girls at the First State Bank of Rankin. All right, 10th ball for the Red Devils is going to be number 9, Dash Davis. Back deep to receive for the Eagles is going to be number 20. And number 20, well, no, maybe not 20.
I think that's 25. I think that's Ethan Hinojosa.
Yeah, Ethan Hinojosa. And anyway, he's going to field the ball, and he's got a head of steam built up.
And he's going to be brought down
big. That's going to be number 11, David Bunger.
Blake Bunger.
Oh, David. Blake.
That's Blake. I've got it figured out now. So about the 14-yard line, first down Eagles. Man, what a third quarter this has been, Pete.
Man, I tell you what, they the adjustments they made and everything at halftime. It almost looks like a different team coming out.
We just completely shut them down in this third quarter. Gain of about 2 on the play, so it's going to be 2nd and 13.
All right, so that's going to be a 43-point spread right now. So
we're knocking on that door.
Knocking on the door.
Pete, if you'd have told me this was going to be a chance at a 45-point game at the end of the third quarter, I wouldn't have believed it.
No, not after that first quarter. Well, the first half of play.
Yeah, I mean, it was tight there.
All right, so the clock's going to wind down. So we're entering the fourth quarter with a 43-point deficit, 82-39, your Red Devils.
Here in Rankin, Texas, where the score is Rankin 82, Van Horn 39.
All right, we got Mark and Tanya Russell listening. As always, they're another couple that were lifelong Red Devils. Retired, moved away, but they still got their Red Devil blood, and they tune in every week supporting the Red Devils. More shout-outs. We got the gang listening at Tarleton State University. We got the gang from Loving, New Mexico. We got Mark Ablos from Brownfield. I'm sure Blake's Nana's still listening from sunny Florida. She might be laying out by the pool right now.
I bet it's nice in Florida right now.
Yeah. When is it not nice in Florida?
Of course, it's still pool weather here.
Yeah. Yeah, today was actually the first day of fall, but I think we got in the mid-90s. And so it didn't feel like it.
So we're going to start the fourth quarter, 2nd and 13 Eagles from their 16-yard line. Going to be a balanced gun formation. Going to run that little read option play. He's going to give it. Get about 3 or 4 yards. It's going to be 3rd down and about 10.
All right, and that ball carrier was going to be number 2, Joey Enchanto. Enchanto. Man, that's a cool name.
3rd down and 10. Gun right formation. Going to be a pass, dump pass to number 5, Verdell. And Blake Bunger's going to give chase, but, man, he gets around the end.
Fast, but there's flags thrown. And that
Going to get a big gain, but there is a flag on the play.
Yeah, and
kind of in the vicinity of holding right there.
Yeah, we'll have to go back and look, but man, it
was a late enough flag. I don't see it being anything on the defense.
You'll see this going into the fourth quarter like this. We're starting to get a little cramps and kind of getting slow getting up. But both these teams have really fought it out. Like you said, these.
Oh, personal foul.
Personal foul.
What is that called? Is that spearing or?
Oh, that's a huge penalty.
I can't read what that says. Illegal block in the back, is that what that is?
I think so.
Yeah.
And the Van Horn Eagles coach is not liking that call because that's going to back them up to about the 10-yard line after a phenomenal run by number 5, Bryce Verdell.
Well, you knew right when he gave the personal foul signal that it was going to be a 15-yarder. So.
Okay, we got some friends of Russell Miller are listening from the Air Force Academy at Peterson Air Force Base in Colorado Springs, Colorado. And Fred Watson is watching from his home in Midland after a rough day of selling hundreds of Nissan automobiles.
Gun formation, pitch back to number 1, and he's going to take it himself, and he's going to gain about 8 or 9 on the carry. But that's good stop there, and we're going to be back to about 4th and about 10.
He's ran like that, pretty much
10.
all night, and he hasn't had any. It hasn't fumbled, but he don't tuck the ball. He holds it out, and man, that to me that's scary.
Yeah, keeping it out there away from his body.
Yes, sir.
Big 4th down right here, Pete. Going to be in that gun formation again, gun right. Motion left. Pitch back to number 1. Little dump pass to Verdell. And, man, what a big stop right there.
Yeah, that's a big stop. He's going to be pushed out of bounds by number 15, Barrett Jackson. So Red Devils will take over about the 20-yard line going back the other way. And with a 43-point lead, we're getting close to fight song.
Yep, that we kind of, you could tell we kind of broke their wheel. They just didn't look like the same effort that they've had on the previous series.
Yeah, and I put stars beside their name because I remembered them last year. But number 1, Elijah Gaines. Number 3, number 5, Bryce Verdell. Those guys. They didn't disappoint. I knew that they were coming to play football today.
That was a Jaybird right formation, pitch to Aiden Armendariz, gain about 3 yards on the play.
Checking in for the Red Devils is going to be number 40, Zachary Vogel. Blake Wise still under center.
Second down and 12, Red Devils.
Jaybird right. Aiden Armendariz on the pitch. Going to gain another 3 yards.
Hey, keep the chains rolling.
So that's going to be 3rd and about 9 right there.
All right, checking in for the Red Devils is going to be number 23, Roman Joyce. And I tell you what, that Roman Joyce, that number 23, that's another kid with ridiculous speed.
Yeah, I was real impressed with him when I've seen him play. Jaybird gun right, pitch back to Joyce. Sweep over the left end.
Look at the quick feet on that kid.
And Joyce is going to take it in for a Red Devil touchdown.
And that's the ball game right there, folks.
That is the ball game.
Man, I tell you what, we just said check out Joyce's speed.
Yeah.
And he did not disappoint.
Speed and quickness.
So that's gonna be ball game, and that's with 88-39 your Red Devils. Well, they're sending the kick team in, but that's
they want to, but
yeah.
they're not going to let them.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess we'll close this out here in Red Devil Stadium. And thank you for listening tonight. Thank you, Chad, for filling in for Super Sammy White while he's out. And Paige Lopez has handled everything at the producer desk all by herself because Miss Concho Valley's out of town too. So, Paige, thank you. Riley White's sitting in. I didn't see him hiding over there. So, thank you, Riley White and Paige Lopez, Chad Fouts. And I'm Pete Jackson with the Red Devil Network, and we will see you next week. And that's homecoming weekend. So if you're coming in, we've got a fresh deal of prizes. And I'm going to text Brian right now and tell him to restock because we drained him today. And a big shout-out to Devil's Delight. A big shout-out to Tater's Drive-In. Big shout-out to Senor Jalapeno. A really big shout-out because they brought me a burger a while ago. Everidge Farms, Rankin Drive-In, and the Ivy Cottage. And Circle Y Custom Amish Furnishings. Well, thank all of y'all, and we'll see you next week.